It's your idea.
Only if it's for
Today's power tap is creating safety. Find cover!
Join me in these power taps and let's awaken your dreams.
There are many ways that our safety can feel threatened in life. Yet when we hide away, we still feel unsafe. Here are some signs that perhaps you need to create some more safety in your life. Someone or something is threatening you. You fear you cannot physically protect yourself. You are concerned someone will take advantage of you physically, mentally, or emotionally. You are afraid of other people's judgments or opinions of you. There is an opportunity that feels risky to take. You are shrinking down in communication with someone. All of these are signs that perhaps you need to create some more safety in your life. I myself have had my fair share of unsafe situations. Here's what happened to me. On one of my trips to India, I found myself with only change in my pockets and sleeping at a train station at 2 a.m. in the morning. There was all sorts of strange energy around me, and I was scared for my life. It was one of those times where I became aware of the challenges of being a woman alone in a third world country. At the next train station, I found a sleep house for $2, yet that was not any better. The guy from the front desk knocks on my door offering me a massage. By this stage, it was 4 a.m. and I was not in the mood. So I locked the door, hoping that would be it. I realized in that moment that shrinking and hiding was not going to protect me, and instead I needed to shift my inner fear into inner strength. So while I kept that door locked, I turned on my superheroine inside. And when it was time to go, I opened that door and walked on with courage and strength. So today, I invite you to join me in this power tap to create the safety you deserve and live the life you're ready for, sitting in a comfortable position. And let's just start by massaging underneath the collarbones. This is the emotional well. We're very sensitive here most of the time. So just massaging in and tune into the area in your life right now where you're not feeling safe. And you may not even feel safe accessing that right now because it's so daunting, but just be with wherever you're at, knowing that we're not pushing it away, we're not saying that it's wrong, we're just bringing our presence and awareness to it. Beautiful. Tapping the center of the chest and then repeating after me. Even though I don't feel safe right now, I love and accept myself. Tapping between the brows. Even though I don't feel safe, I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the temples, I don't feel safe right now. And it's totally understandable. Tapping the cheeks, and I just want you to say out loud why you don't feel safe. I don't feel safe because, and just say what it is. Tapping underneath the nose, I don't feel safe because, and say it again. Tapping underneath the lips, and it's totally understandable I don't feel safe. You wouldn't believe what's happening right now. It's understandable I don't feel safe. And just give yourself some compassion and some recognition that it's totally understandable that this makes you feel a little anxious, a little nervous, a little unsafe. Just send some compassion and some understanding right now. Take a big deep breath, release a big sigh. Good. Tapping the center of the chest. I don't feel safe. I accept that I don't feel safe. Tapping the front of the ribs. Even though I wish I felt safe, I'm accepting the reality right now. Tapping the side of the ribs. And the reality is I don't feel safe. Tapping the side of the wrist. I accept that I don't feel safe. And just accept that right now. It doesn't condone it. It doesn't make it right. But you're just accepting it. Let's just accept what it feels like to feel unsafe. Tapping the thumb. So just tuning into that unsafe feeling. This unsafe feeling in where is it in your body? I feel really nervous and anxious in my, and name where it is. Tapping the middle finger, I love and deeply accept myself. Even though I feel really unsafe in my, and name the area of your body that's really scared and afraid. And what's the texture of it? Is it like tight? Is it heavy? What's the texture of that unsafe feeling in your body? It feels like, and just name the texture of it. Is it prickly? What does that feel like? And just lean into that feeling and that texture right now, tapping the little finger. Take a big deep breath, release a big sigh. Good. Tapping the side of the hand, I accept that I feel really anxious and nervous inside about this. I accept that I feel unsafe about, and name what it is. Tapping the top of the head, even though I wish I didn't feel unsafe, I love and deeply accept myself. I forgive myself for all of this worry. I forgive myself for the panic. I forgive myself for all of this fear. Tapping between the brows, I forgive myself for all of this insecurity. I'm really afraid of, and what are you afraid of happening? Tapping the temples, I'm really afraid of, and name what you're afraid of happening. Tapping the cheeks, and that's why I feel unsafe. Tapping underneath the nose, and that's totally understandable. Big deep breath, big sigh. I forgive myself for not being able to trust the situation. I forgive myself for not knowing how to trust. My trust has been taken away so many times. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's understandable. I haven't been trusting. I never want that to happen again. So what's happened in the past when you did trust in this area? In the past, what happened? And that made me lose my trust. That made me lose my safety. That made me really scared and wanting to hide. Tapping the side of the wrist, and I've been hiding ever since. Tapping the side of the thumb. I've been trying to avoid this happening again. And that's why I don't feel safe. Tapping the next finger, and that's totally understandable. Big deep breath, big sigh. Good, you're doing good. I can keep having all of this fear if I want to. I can keep hiding if I want to. Tapping the little finger. I can keep hiding and feeling all this fear as long as I like. Tapping the side of the hand. Part of me thinks I need all of this fear. Part of me thinks it's protecting me. Is that correct? Does part of you think that if you hold on to the fear, you'll protect yourself from it happening again? But does really holding on to the fear protect you, or does it actually create more of what you don't want? Does it attract more of what you don't want? Is it possible that the fear of it and all of that anxiety that you're carrying around about it is actually creating more of it? I think so. But part of you doesn't want to let it go. I don't want to let this fear go. Tapping between the brows. I do want to let this fear go. I don't want to let this fear go. I do want to let this fear go. I'm afraid to let the fear go. I have fear about letting the fear go. Just tune into your fear of letting the fear go now. Take a big deep breath, release a big sigh. Good. Tapping the center of the chest. I forgive myself for having all of this fear and how it's really making me shrink inside. How it's really taking away my life force. How it's actually making me feel even more unsafe. So do you think all of this fear, do you think that it actually might be making you feel even more unsafe? All of this fear is making me feel more unsafe. Tapping the side of the thumb, but part of me is afraid to let it go. Just in case something bad happens. Just in case what happens, and you name it. Just in case, name what you're afraid of happening. That's why I don't want to let the fear go. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. But this fear isn't helping me anymore. And I'm curious if I'll feel better if I let the fear go. Tapping the side of the hand. It's possible I'll be able to take care of myself if I let the fear go. Tapping the roof of the head. It's possible I'll have more energy if I let the fear go. Tapping between the brows. It's possible I'll have a clearer mind if I let the fear go. It's possible I could have more strength if I let the fear go. And I really want more strength. Tapping underneath the nose. I really need more strength in this situation. Tapping underneath the lips. I really need more strength in, and name your situation, because all of this fear is hurting me. Big, deep breath, big sigh. Good. Tapping the center of the chest. I really need more strength. It's possible if I let go of the fear, I'll get more strength. Does that feel right to you? Like if fear disappears, you think you'll feel stronger? I think so too. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's possible if I let go of the fear, I'll have more strength. And that's what I really need. I really need more strength. Tapping the side of the ribs. I'm open to letting go of the fear just for a moment. Just to see if I can get more strength. Tapping the side of the wrist. I'm open to letting go of the fear just for a moment. To see if I get more strength. Tapping the side of the thumb. Are you guys ready to give that a try? You want to see what it feels like? Just to let it go just for a moment. See what happens to your energy. You can always come back to the fear whenever you want to. You know what the fear is like. You know how to feel the fear. So how about just for a moment, we give ourselves the opportunity just to let it go and see what we feel and then make a decision. You guys want to do that? I think so. Okay, great. So let's tune into the fear then, and I want you to really feel it. So we're not going to push the fear away. We're going to feel it fully right now. We're going to let it have its full hurrah in our being, in our body, in our emotions. I want you to really lean into it only just for a moment so that you can really feel the contents of it and process it through your body. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger, really lean into that fear right now. Now times it by 50%, that fear that's there. That shrinking, that hiding, that not feeling safe, that worry. Tune into it, times it by 75%. Let yourself just really have it for a moment, just for a moment. Times it by 100%. Really let yourself feel that unsafe feeling. Oh no, it's going to happen. I'm so scared. Take a big, deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. Take another big, deep breath, big sigh. Let's do that once more. Big, deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the little finger. I'm ready to feel more safety now. Tapping the side of the hand. I'm ready to feel more strength. I'm ready to feel more safe. So what do you need in this situation right now in order to feel safe? What do you need to happen? What do you need to do for yourself in order to feel safe? So just close your eyes for a moment, tune into the situation. And everyone's safety is different. Everyone needs different things according to what their life experience is. So just trust that whatever you need for your safety right now in this moment in time is perfect for you. It may shift later on. You may get past that need, or you may transform that need, but whatever is necessary for you right now is real. So just tune into that situation, and what do you need in order to feel safe? Tapping the temples. I really need, and just say what it is out loud. Tapping underneath the nose. I really need, and name what it is. Okay, great. Tapping underneath the lips. Now I want you to tune into that situation, and I want you to imagine now your higher self going into that picture, wherever it is, whoever's involved, whatever's taking place. And I want you to see your higher self giving that to your other self. Bring in your higher self and let them bring that gift to you of what you need. See your higher self giving that to your other self, and see your other self really receiving that right now. Feel what it feels like to receive what you need in order to feel safe. Really take a moment and be with receiving that right now. Feel what that feels like in your body to really receive it. How does that change your feeling in your body? When you really receive it, when you really give yourself permission to receive what you need in order to feel safe in this situation. Tapping the center of the chest, take a big deep breath, release a big sigh. Ah, good, nice. I'm receiving, and name what it is. Tapping the front of the ribs, and I'm giving it to myself because I'm worthy of it. My life is worthy of, and name what you need. Tapping the side of the ribs, and I'm giving it to myself now, no matter what anyone says. Tapping the side of the wrist, I'm giving myself, name what it is, no matter what anyone says, thinks, or does. I'm giving myself, and name what it is. Tapping the side of the thumb because I'm worthy of it. And I'm ready to receive it now. Big deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the next finger, I love and deeply accept myself exactly as I am. And I'm a good human being. And I'm worthy of feeling safe. I'm worthy of feeling secure. Tapping the next finger, I'm worthy of feeling taken care of. And I'm taking care of myself now. I'm taking care of my needs. I'm supporting myself. And that makes me feel safe. Tapping the next finger on the opposite side. Now I want you just to tune into your life right now, how that would look if you did that for your life. In your future relationships, future experiences, what would be happening in your life. I want you to see really taking in that safety into your life, that self-care, that self-protection, honoring your truth, really taking care of yourself. See that through your whole life now. See it ripple out. See the comfort that comes from knowing that that's all you need and that you don't even need to prove yourself. That you can do it quietly or you can do it loudly, but it doesn't matter. You're taking care of yourself. Big deep breath, big sigh. Good. Tapping the little finger. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the side of the hand, and I'm creating safety now. Tapping the roof of the head. I'm worthy of feeling safe. And I'm taking care of myself. And that makes me feel really grounded and secure. I'm grounding myself now. I'm feeling secure. I'm worthy of safety and protection, and I'm giving it to myself and letting other people know what it is. So tune into your life right now. If there's anyone in your life that you need to really let know what your boundaries are or what you need in order to feel safe, just bring those people into your mind right now, tapping underneath the lips. And see yourself really honoring yourself as number one, letting go of their opinion, letting go of their actions, letting go of their aggression, letting go of anything that they may be holding on to. Just tuning into your own energy right now, your own self-love, your self-worth, your self-care. Feel that strengthening, grounding, filling up your body with fullness and love. And now see yourself expressing that to them, what your needs are in order to feel safe and what you're standing for. See yourself doing that, and what would you say? What would be one sentence that you would say to them? I'm saying, and name what that sentence is. Tapping the center of the chest. I'm saying, and I'm worthy of saying. I give myself permission to say, and I'm saying it now. And just say it out loud. Big, deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. I want you to tap all over your body now. And I want you to say 10 affirmations about what you're worthy of, as well as what you're doing for yourself to create safety for yourself and honoring your life. I am, just name what you're doing and what you're creating and what you're worthy of. I'm worthy of, I'm creating. Okay, I want to hear 10 of them, and I want you to really feel them, knowing that you are worthy of them and that you've always been worthy of them. And it doesn't matter, whoever told you you weren't worthy of them one day is wrong. You are worthy of those. And I want you to claim them right now. I'm worthy of, keep going. And I'm creating, what are you creating for yourself? Beautiful, awesome. Big, deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. And just closing your eyes and resting for a moment, tuning into your own energy field. And now imagine yourself with a big bubble all around you. And nothing can enter the bubble. And the bubble is filled up with all of this bright sunlight energy, which is your being. And that sunlight just beams out around you, blessing the world around you. And there is a beautiful golden rim around that ball right now, so that anything that is not serving you gets totally just absorbed and turned into gold the moment it hits it. And see that beautiful gold energy just becoming richer and richer. And then the light inside that ball, the light of you, becoming more and more radiant. And see how that energy affects your life, knowing that you are safe and secure and nothing can come in that you do not allow. Feeling that safety, that protection, that golden light. Take a big deep breath into it, release a big sigh. Thank you so much for joining me in this power tap to create the safety that you truly do deserve in your life. I would love to hear from you. How did this tap go? What did you learn? What did you discover? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to continue this journey with me, you can head over to YouTube and subscribe to get more power taps. Or you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I always love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Well, they say that very healing diet. Boom!
All right, great. There we go.
That's great. That's awesome. And then it shakes again.
bad.
No.